left.
Short practice today.
Yeah, we went two-a-day, second part of a two-a-day. So we went about an hour of special teams this morning, a little over an hour. So we wanted to back off a little bit this morning. We're going to come out tomorrow and do a little scrimmaging. So this was 15 straight without a break. 15 straight practices. We haven't had a day off. They've done a good job of staying with it, but we're starting to lose our legs a little bit, and felt like we needed to, get some work done and get them off the field a little bit today. So we did that. I thought it was a good day, though. I thought we got a lot of work done, and it was a good day.
This is kind of the first part of game prep for Northwestern, a little bit, sort of.
Yeah, just more than anything else, just a chance to go against scouts to look at some things, not necessarily Northwestern, but just more general things that we're going to see and prepare for that we might not see out of our defense, or the defense might not see out of the offense. So just things that we've got to do to be able to play certain plays and block certain fronts and all that kind of thing.
Moose pretty much went the whole day with the ones. Is that kind of his first time he's done that?
Yeah, it was light today. It was light, but his load's gotten more and more every day. So he's handled it well.
He's had a few practices now to see Jordan at right tackle. Is he starting to cement himself there at all? Or?
Oh, I don't think so. I think him and Dominic's still competing. We've been really pleased with what we've seen out of Granado. So, you better have two guys at every position at least. And the good thing is, between those two and then Farley playing well and Stephen Moore kind of coming back and being healthy, we feel like we've got four pretty good tackles. And then some of the young guys, Aaron Cochran is really improving and getting better. And so it's encouraging to see some of the young guys start to grow up and start to see competition for spots, and that's what you're looking for.
Is it normal for a team to go 15 straight like this?
I don't know. Everybody does it a little differently. That's probably a pretty heavy load. We just felt like being a young team, that's what we needed to do. We need to come out here every day and get our guys better. We have a lot of newcomers that are going to have to play, freshmen, junior college transfers, and so every rep is important. So we felt like we needed to take advantage of every opportunity.
The conference had a surgery?
He did. Yeah, everything went well.
It was yesterday.
It's a good surgery, and he's in some pain right now, but he's recovering. And talked to him right before practice, and he's going to be fine.
What's the timetable now based on what they found?
I think about the same still. I think optimistically 4 to 5 weeks, pessimistically 6 to 8 weeks.
Realistically,
somewhere
7.
you know how it is, always somewhere in the middle. There's how the truth is.
Right. With the ACLs, those are both ACL tears.
Yeah, that's yep. So both of them will have surgery. I don't usually let it settle down after a week and a half. Probably both have surgery at that point. And they will for sure lost for the season. Yes, both of them. Yeah.
Do you have any sort of a rotation in mind with your running backs? Will it be situational depending on the game, or will it be?
Yeah, it'll be. It'll be kind of getting out of camp and then sitting down and saying, okay, who does what can they bring us, and then you've got to factor in. Injuries and history of injuries and who can get a certain amount of reps we think can physically stand up, and just all those different things will go into to try to figure out what we like. And then as you said, it may change a little bit from game to game. We may want to get the ball in the perimeter a little bit more one week, or may want to run a little bit more inside, and so it could be situational and also depend on the opponent.
Do you anticipate all four of those guys will have a role in the running game?
Yes, I would think, and then Patrick Laird probably as well. So those would be the 5 guys that they could have an opportunity to play that position for us.
He's had a 75-yard run, and a 40-yard run in the span of a few days.
Yeah. He's somewhat. He had a really good first couple of days of camp. When we watched his tape, we thought we were getting kind of a hidden gem as a walk-on. Just a real productive football player, and the thing with him is he's real mature. He came into camp in great shape. He's a strong, physical kid, and so he's going to be able to give us something. We think at running back and certainly at least on special teams.
How do you think Devontae has looked?
Good. Yeah, I think he's getting better. I think he's getting better and better, more comfortable, more confident. He's got a lot of upside. We think he's got a chance to be a pretty good one. So he's just got to keep learning. He hadn't played a lot of linebacker, so every day for him is something different, something new, and something he's never seen before. So, he's just got to keep coming out and getting better and working, and which he's done. He's had a great attitude. He's very smart. He loves coming out and practicing, and physically he's not a freshman. Physically he's kind of ahead of the game. So we're pleased with what he's doing.
How fluid is your depth chart right now?
Yeah, it's always fluid. There's, it's funny. I don't ever look at it. You know what I'm saying? People ask me who the starters are, and I don't know who they are. you know, the starters are the guys that play the most against Northwestern, you know, and so we'll see. That'll be fluid up till, you know, the game, or really depending on how the game goes. So that, you know, that kind of stuff never really, I don't give it a whole lot of thought.
Is it safe to say that Rubens is probably going to be the two?
Yeah, potentially. I mean, I think right now he's getting the lion's share of the reps, and we don't see any reason to you know, not go that direction. So, but we'll continue to see how it plays out during camp, and see how he, you know, continues to grow and progress.
How much do you think Lasco and Calfani were motivated by the two freshmen coming in, both pretty good young players?
Yeah, you know, you hope they're motivated intrinsically, you know, but there's always a little bit more of a motivating factor when you look up and there's two pretty good freshmen and you start going, hey, this guy may get some of my reps. That, you know, that's the natural motivating tool for a lot of things, a lot of people, excuse me, a lot of, you know, it just happens that way. And so, I mean, I think they both worked really hard in the off season and prepared really, really well. And I think they saw these two guys and said, wow, these guys are pretty good players, and, you know, I better really make sure I go out and perform at a high level every day.
Does Lasco have a bit of a different outlook and attitude?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, you know, he's always been a positive guy. I think he's just, you know, he's healthy right now, feeling good. I think he has more confidence, better understanding of what we're trying to do, and I think he's comfortable, you know, being one of the guys, and so that's encouraging.